In this video, we're breaking down two massive MLB postseason matchups happening on Thursday, October 9, 2025, and giving you 6 total picks you can actually feel confident about heading into game day. Welcome back to Beyond the Box Score, your home for smart, data-driven baseball breakdowns and sharp betting analysis. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, because we drop these predictions daily, giving you the edge before the lines move. And if you're ready to take your picks to the next level, check out our premium insights down below, where we post our top-rated single plays, parlays, and value picks every single day. Now, let's dive into these two huge games, starting with a high-stakes showdown in Los Angeles. The Philadelphia Phillies and Los Angeles Dodgers square off in Game 4 of the National League Division Series, and this one could define the postseason path for both teams. The Dodgers hold a 2-1 series advantage and have the chance to close things out in front of their home fans at Dodger Stadium. Taking the mound for Philadelphia is left-hander Christopher Sanchez, while Los Angeles sends out their ace, Tyler Glasnow, for what could be the series-clinching performance. Both pitchers appeared briefly in Game 1 under very different circumstances. Sanchez went 5.2 innings, allowing just 4 hits and 2 earned runs in one of his strongest outings of the year against this explosive Dodgers lineup. But in his 2 earlier starts versus LA this season, Sanchez struggled heavily, giving up 13 hits and 8 earned runs across 12.2 innings. Despite owning a 2.50 ERA and a 13-5 record this season, his inconsistency against the Dodgers is impossible to ignore. Meanwhile, Los Angeles continues to swing the bats like a team on a mission, posting 8.279 team batting average and scoring 29 runs across their first 5 playoff games. This offense has found rhythm and confidence, and Sanchez will need to be nearly flawless to keep pace. On the other side, Tyler Glasnow steps back into the spotlight after tossing just 1.2 innings in Game 1, where he allowed 2 hits but no earned runs. The Dodgers' bullpen has been stretched thin, giving up 7 runs over their last 2 games, which means Glasnow will need to shoulder more of the workload this time around. Fortunately, his recent form suggests he's ready. He's allowed 1 or fewer earned runs in 4 of his last 5 outings, finishing the regular season with a 3.19 ERA and demonstrating elite control when healthy. The Phillies did manage to tag Glasnow earlier in the year, scoring 5 runs on just 2 hits in that matchup, thanks mostly to his control issues, as he surrendered 5 walks in only 2 innings. But since then, Glasnow has regained his rhythm, going 3-0 in September with a 2.49 ERA, striking out 25 while walking just 11. With the Dodgers coming off their first postseason loss and their season-long momentum on the line, this feels like the perfect spot for Glasnow to redeem himself and silence those doubts. The Dodgers are built to win under pressure. They've shown it all season, and they rarely drop back-to-back games. Playing at home with their ace on the mound, Los Angeles should bounce back with urgency and precision. While the Phillies have proven they can hang tough and even spark some offense in bursts, the Dodgers still boast the deeper, more complete batting order, one that thrives on punishing relievers and capitalizing on small mistakes. Philadelphia's pitching situation remains uncertain beyond Sanchez, which could force them to lean heavily on their bullpen again, something that plays directly into the Dodgers' offensive strengths. Expect Los Angeles to push the tempo early and force Philadelphia into high-leverage innings sooner than they'd like. This is a game where talent and timing intersect perfectly for the Dodgers, and with the series on the line, expect them to finish the job at home. The Los Angeles Dodgers money line is the full game side pick, and with both lineups capable of exploding under pressure, the over on the projected total is the play for the total. Now we head to Wrigley Field for Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and Chicago Cubs, a game loaded with tension, history, and playoff drama. Milwaukee enters the matchup as the more balanced and complete team, showing consistency throughout the series despite their narrow Game 3 loss. Freddie Peralta is expected to take the mound for Milwaukee, while the Cubs turn to Matthew Boyd, whose Game 1 struggles left plenty of questions. Boyd lasted just 2/3 of an inning in that first outing, throwing only 30 pitches while giving up 4 hits, 2 earned runs, and a walk. He did manage 1 strikeout, but the Brewers had his number right away, attacking his command and finding barrels from the first pitch. Peralta, meanwhile, was sharp in Game 1, throwing 5.2 innings, allowing just 4 hits and 2 earned runs while striking out 6. He wasn't perfect, walking 3 batters, but his poise and pitch sequencing kept Milwaukee in control for most of the game. The Brewers have been the better hitting team throughout this postseason, particularly against left-handers, and they've shown they can adjust quickly within a series. Statistically, the difference between these two pitching staffs has been massive. Milwaukee enters this matchup with a 3.46 team ERA in the division series, while Chicago sits at a rough 5.40, showing how inconsistent the Cubs' rotation has been under pressure. Game 3 was a thriller, with Chicago jumping out early to a 4-1 lead before the Brewers clawed back to make it 4-3, nearly forcing extra innings. That resilience has been Milwaukee's calling card, and history supports their ability to bounce back. They've won 10 of their last 16 games against National League Central opponents and tend to respond after close losses. The Cubs, meanwhile, have dropped 4 of their last 6 games in October, struggling to maintain consistency when it matters most. Christian Yelich has been the heartbeat of this Brewers lineup, hitting .385 in the postseason despite a 1-for-5 outing in Game 3. Rookie phenom Jackson Chourio has been electric, slashing .545 with 1 homer and 6 RBIs, while William Contreras continues to be steady behind the plate with a .417 postseason average, 1 home run, and 2 RBIs. Together, they form a balanced lineup capable of manufacturing runs in multiple ways. Milwaukee's bullpen has also been elite, locking down late innings and providing stability when games tighten up. The Cubs deserve credit for their grit in Game 3, escaping several late jams, but their pitching depth remains a major question mark heading into this elimination game. Neither team has made their starters official, but if it is indeed Freddie Peralta for Milwaukee, the Brewers have a clear edge in both momentum and matchup. Milwaukee's road confidence has been elite. Their regular season record away from home was among the best in baseball, and that mentality carries over into this postseason. The Brewers are built for moments like this. They have the arms, the bats, and the composure to close the door. The Milwaukee Brewers money line is the full game side pick, and with all 3 prior games in this series going over the total 12, 10, and 7 runs scored, the over once again looks like the smart play. Both lineups have proven they can generate runs even under postseason tension, and that trend should continue here. That wraps up today's breakdowns and betting insights for October 9th tis MLB playoff action. Drop a like, subscribe, and comment down below which teams you're rolling with tonight. Dodgers or Phillies, Brewers or Cubs. Let us know your score predictions and which side you're backing. As always, stay tuned right here on Beyond the Box Score for daily betting breakdowns, game insights, and expert analysis to help you stay ahead of the lines and cash in on every opportunity.